Let's apply the adding distances strategy to a couple of subtraction problems, following 4 steps. Problem number 5, 35 minus 23. Let's read step 1. Ready, read. Find the 10 multiple between the two numbers. The two numbers here are 35 and 23, and the 10 multiple between these two numbers is the number 30. I like to write the 30 underneath the subtraction sign to show that this value is between these two numbers. Step number 2. Ready, read. Write the two numbers, that's the 35 minus 23, and the 10 multiple, 30, in order from least to greatest. We're going to put the 23 in front of the 30, the 35 after the 30, so it will be 23, 30, and 35, like this. And this is from least to greatest. It's also the same way that these numbers would appear on a number line, which is what we want to be thinking about when we start thinking about distances. Alright, let's read the question for step number 2. How did we write the numbers? Think of your answer. I'll give you a moment. We write the numbers 23, 35, and the 10 multiple 30 in order from least to greatest so that the numbers are in the same order that they would be on a number line, and that's going to help us when we try to add up all the distances. Let's move on to step number 3. Ready, read. Find all distances between numbers. Okay, well we have two different distances. We have from 23 to 30, and that is a distance of 7. Then from 30 to 35, a distance of 5. And so those are the two distances. We have 7 and 5. Let's take a look at step number 4. Ready, read. Add all the distances to find the difference. So the difference, once again, is the answer to the subtraction problem, and we are going to find that by adding. That's why the strategy is named adding distances. So we take the 7, we add 5, and that is a distance of 12. The difference is the value when we add all the distances, 12. So 35 minus 23 equals 12. Let's read the question for step number 4. Ready, read. How did we find the difference? So think about a summary of how we found the difference equals 12 in our 4 steps of the adding distances strategy. To find the difference, we took the two values being subtracted, including the 10 multiple in between them, listed them out like they were on a number line from least to greatest, found the distances between these numbers that we have here. We added the distances together to get the total distance from 23 to 35, and that is the answer or the difference in 35 minus 23. Before you move on to problem number 6, I want you to take a look at another way to subtract using adding distances. So you have 35 minus 23. Like I said before, I like to write the 30 right below the subtraction sign. And then I actually just kind of draw some arrows that can kind of show these distances. And so here's my number line. I just kind of have it in this cycle or this half circle. From 23 to 30, I would then write that that's a distance of 7. From 30 to 35, I have 5, and I put those two underlined values and add them together, and I get 12. And so this is another way that you can think about writing your work. All right, you are ready to do problem number 6 using the adding distances strategy and the 4 steps on the side.